Do you realize, Philly, does your fan base realize that you got your lunch handed to you too? That you lost to Kirk Cousins? Because I gotta be honest, I don't know what it's like for my quarterback to lose to Kirk Cousins. Because Dak Prescott's never lost to Kirk Cousins.
Still the cowboy, Mr. McLean. You Americans are all alike. But this time, John Wayne doesn't walk into the sunset with Grace Kelly. Scary Cooper, asshole! Oh, Diva! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! That was crazy!
Happy trails, Hans.
Dallas still stinks. Everybody, Lord, King Dingbat here, and let me say this just to start this video off. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there, to all those who have served, who are currently serving in the armed forces. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for everything you do. Not just you guys, but your families as well. I know it's very hard to go halfway around the world and you leave your wife behind, your husband behind, your kids behind, your family behind. It's very hard, and it's very hard on the family. So shout out to the families of those who are serving. Shout out to those who are serving, who have served on this channel. You guys are like royalty to me because I have such respect and such appreciation for all those in the armed forces and everything you did and do. Thank you so much. And shout out to my father. He's a Vietnam vet. Thank you for your services. Thank you so much. I love you. And hey, look, you guys mean the world to us. Without you guys, you know, who would protect us? So thank you so much. We appreciate it, and happy Veterans Day to everybody out there. So with that said, we got some football to discuss. We got some things going on today. Brandon Brooks just signed a contract extension, which we'll get into in a minute. But we got to talk about yesterday for a second. We got to talk about the Eagles on a bye week, going out and double moonwalking the bye week's ass. We won. We won the bye week yesterday, no question. Why did we win it? Well, the Giants lose because they stink. Then you have the Dallas Cowboys losing to the Minnesota Vikings 28-24. And look, that deserves a white rerun. White rerun slide. White rerun slide. It was beautiful. Beautiful thing. Now, Mark Holmes. Mark Holmes, do you remember what you said to me? Or maybe I'm using the wrong guy. Mr. Crap Patty, do you remember what you said? You said, you let Kirk Cousins beat you? You let Kirk Cousins beat you? He never beat Dallas. Well, yes, he did. He beat him last night, baby. He beat him last night. So, Mark, you got to eat your words. You shouldn't have said something so early because it came back and bit you in the ass. Now, speaking of Mark Holmes, I have to say this. Mark is up. He's up for an award. He's a finalist on fansided.com for the Fan of the Year award. And I just want to give him congratulations. Say congratulations on being a finalist. I hope you win. He has some great plans if he does win to really give back to people, his subscribers and things like that. And, you know, Mark is a Cowboy fan, no question about it. You know, when Cowboy fans, right, we know that. But he's also my friend. He's a friend first, and I appreciate everything Mark does. He's a great guy, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys would go to the description, click on the link that will take you to the voting page for Fan of the Year, and vote for Mark. Vote for him, help him to win, because look, man, it's a big deal, and not just for him, but look, all the YouTubers out there, all the sports YouTubers out there, he's one of the guys out there, and for somebody to win the award that's on YouTube making videos, I think it's a big deal. I think it's a great deal, and I hope you guys will go ahead and vote for him. It would mean a lot to me, and I hope you win, Mark. I really do. Even though you're a stinking Cowboy fan, you're still a fan of your team nonetheless, and I respect that. So good luck with that, and hopefully you guys will vote for him. But hey, look, Dallas loses to the Minnesota Vikings, and I'm not here to rub it in to the Dallas Cowboys, or their fans, because we got a rest of the season to play. They beat the crap out of us when we played them. We get to play them again, and the one thing that I will take out of them losing is that they're 5-4, we're 5-4, and I really like our schedule. I think it favors us a lot more than it favors them. Now, we got a tough matchup the next 2 weeks. I mean, really tough matchups. And you're going to go against the Patriots, who has, Brady, Belichick, who are coming off a spanking to the Baltimore Ravens. So they've been thinking about this for 2 weeks. So the Eagles got a tough task, and we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that game later in this week. We got a lot going on this week. We got Eagle stuff. We're going to stream some Sixers. It's going to be fun. I'm not sure what day I'm doing that yet. I will let you guys know ahead of time. But it all depends on when I can fit it into my schedule. Damn, that truck's loud. But anyways, Dallas loses, and basically they're tied with the Eagles with the same record. They hold the tiebreaker, but we play them again. And when you look at Dallas's schedule down the stretch, it's a lot tougher than the Eagles. If the Eagles can get through these 2 games, and I'm saying just get a split, right? Just get a split. Then all of a sudden, you have Miami left. You have the Giants twice. They stink. You have the Redskins. And you have Dallas at home. And that game is going to be for the division. No doubt about it. So the Eagles, I like where we are right now with the schedule going forward, where we are compared to Dallas. I think the schedule favors us. Now we got to go on the field and make it happen. Did you see the Dallas game last night? Did you see a couple of the catches Amari Cooper made on the sideline? Hey, did you see some of those? I mean, look, I hate Dallas, but damn, those were good catches. Can you imagine if Carson Wentz had a receiver that can make that catch? Who's going to make that for Carson Wentz, really? We need some receiver to step up for the rest of the year. Now Jordan Matthews is officially signed today by the Eagles. He's going to wear number 80. And is he going to be the guy? I don't know. But somebody's got to step up. I mean, I just was watching those passes, and I was thinking, if he would have dropped it, and it was the Eagles, he would have dropped it, people would have said Carson Wentz made a bad pass. A lot of bad passes, that are never caught, that go on the quarterback. That I don't know if they're really bad passes. Some of them are placed where they're supposed to be, and people just drop them. But I think going forward to win the division, I think the receivers are going to have to step up. I think that, they got to step up. I think players around them got to step up. Now, I will say this. Minnesota showed you how you beat Dallas. You got to run right at them. Run right at the linebackers. That's what they did yesterday, and it paid dividends. And the Eagles, they should have done that more with Jordan Howard. The Eagles can do that. The Eagles can play that game and do that against Dallas. I have no doubt. I cannot wait to the rematch. Let's go. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, look, I'm not going to rub it in with Dallas because we got so much football left to play, and they beat us. So hopefully they're 5-4, we're 5-4. Hopefully we're going to take this division, and I cannot wait to that game. It's going to be awesome. I'm glad the bye week's over, though. I got to tell you, I am super glad that the bye week's over. It's hard when there's no Eagles football, and I want to stream and talk to you guys and dance around and cheer on the Eagles. And it was tough. It was tough, especially some of those games during the day. It was tough. But there was a lot of upsets, and hopefully we'll get one this Sunday for the Eagles over the Patriots. Cannot wait. But I'm glad the bye week's over. The Eagles definitely won the bye week, and it's going to be very interesting. Now, many of you guys have also heard the news today. It's coming out right now. The Eagles signed Brandon Brooks to I think it was a 4-year extension through 2024. It's like $54 million contract, $30 million guaranteed. He is now the highest paid guard in the NFL. The highest paid guard. And I got to say this. I think he is the best guard in the NFL. He's at least top 2 or 3, no question about it. And when you look at what he's done, coming back from the Achilles early, which he did, and to play at the level he's been playing, unbelievable. The guy is, in my opinion, I think he's been the best player on the Philadelphia Eagles all year. He has been that good. Brandon Brooks, great player. Now, he is 30 years old. He will be 31 next year. That means when his contract's up in 2024 after that season, he's going to be like 35 years old. Okay? And I will say this. I think that signing Brandon Brooks is the right move. Oh my God, I need a drink. I'm sorry. You see my eyes. Everybody's been like, dude, you're smoking weed. Why are you so high? I'm not high. I have really bad allergies out west. I always get them ever since I came out here. And especially this time of year. I don't know if there's been some fires around here or not, or it's getting here, but I just had the worst allergies, being in my garage all day yesterday. So I'm just messed up. So I'm not high, just had to say that. But yeah, I need a drink. I'm coughing a lot and stuff. Probably going to get like a sinus infection or something. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Okay. Basically, Brandon Brooks signs a 4-year extension. I like this deal. I like this move. You have to sign him. Our offensive linemen are pretty much, they're signed. I think Kelsey may be signed through 2020. Lane Johnson's 2021. These guys are signed for a while. So that's very, very good. I will say this, though. If it was a different position, I would not be for this signing. Meaning, if let's say he was a wide receiver, being 30 years old, I wouldn't have wanted this. But because he's a guard and they can play a little older, 30 years old is perfect. He'll be like 35 when his contract's done, and that's perfect timing. But other positions, like let's say if it was a wide receiver, let's say if it was a corner, I don't know that I would be for it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I think that the Eagles have to get younger. They have to make a concerted effort to get younger. But it depends also what positions. I think offensive linemen, you can get away with signing a guy 30, 31 years old, even 32 for a few years. When you get into like the wide receiver position, when you get into the cornerback position, I don't know that it's the best thing to go ahead and sign a guy 30, 31 years old. I think, especially for this Eagles team, and being the makeup that we have currently, I think we need to make a concerted effort to get younger. So I want to sign guys who are 26, who are 27, who are 28. I don't mind. But, when it comes to other positions, I think the Eagles have to get younger, especially skill positions. We got to get younger. We got to get faster. And I am worried about this Alshon Jeffrey contract because they guaranteed his money next year. And I don't know that this whole wide receiving core needs to be revamped. The whole offense needs to, and we'll get into that later. But Brandon Brooks, he's 30 years old. But he plays the perfect position to play a little older, the guard position, right guard. So I'm okay with this signing. I love this signing. He should be locked up. Best guard in football. And I'm very happy with this move. Now, I'm very curious to see who may be next. Who are they going to sign to an extension next? I got to tell you, Malcolm Jenkins is a great player. He's meant a lot to the Eagles. I'm not sure signing him to an extension is the right move. He's older, and like I said, we have to start getting younger, and we have to start drafting really good. But we're going to see what happens. Brandon Brooks signs an extension. I love it. Dallas loses yesterday. Next week, Eagles, Patriots. We got Sixers on deck. We got a lot of stuff going on. And, hey, my Christmas stuff is up. It's eggnog time, yo. So I'm going to let you guys go. Tell me what you think. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.